Today we're going to visit a fun place through this book, Zoo Day. Do you see the Z at the beginning of the very first word? Zoo. This book is written by Anne Rockwell, and the pictures are by her daughter, Lizzy. You see the elephants? Here's the family. They're going in the zoo. And they're going to go and buy their tickets. On a sunny Saturday, I go to the zoo with my mother, father, and sister, Lucy. It's my first time there. Lucy's too. My father buys us a ticket and a bag of popcorn to share. While we look at the map, and we know that the zoo map shows pictures of the different exhibits, the different animals that they can see there. I hear roars and howls, chitter chatter and songs, cries and squawks. I hold my father's hand tightly because I've never been there before and the sounds are very different, so it makes me feel a little nervous. I bet he's excited too. First, we go to the jungle house to say hello to the monkeys. There they are, right there. Next, we visit the gorilla forest. The big gorilla comes right up to the window. She stares at me so hard, I feel like I'm the one in the zoo and she's the visitor. See the baby on her back? At the African plain, we find a mother elephant and her baby. The baby elephant sticks very close to its mother. There are funny looking ostriches, zebras, and giraffes who are munching on leaves in the trees. Inside the Grasslands building, I can see the big lion with the yellow mane. He looks sleepy and quiet, but all of a sudden he opens his mouth and roars. It must be his nap time, Lucy says. I bet he's telling us to shh and let him sleep. Then we visit the reptile house. Do you like the reptiles? We see a giant boa constrictor snake and a tiny coral snake. The coral snake is very pretty, but it's actually poisonous. There is a turtle swimming in the tank next door. We walk along the shady path to where the polar bears live. Lucy loves polar bears. She has a big stuffed animal polar bear at home, and it's her favorite toy. Do we have polar bears at our zoo? We live in Florida. Why do you think polar bears would be very happy at our zoo? It's too hot. We love to watch the polar bears in their underwater dance. We could watch them all day, but my father said, it's almost time, so let's go. We hurry over to the big pond where the sea lions live. They're climbing on the rocks and sliding off into the water. They're barking and splashing and grunting. Lucy laughs. They sound like our dog, Roxy. I laugh too. Bark, bark, bark. When the zookeeper comes to feed them, the sea lions all gather around, barking even louder. She throws a shiny fish up in the air. The sea lion catches it and slaps his flipper on the rock. Another catches a fish and dives underwater. Now they're making me hungry, I tell my mom. Me too, she says. We sit at a picnic table and unpack our lunch we brought from home. Just as soon as we finish, I hear a whistling sound. What's that, I wonder? We follow the sound to the birdhouse, but the birds aren't in cages. They're flying all around us, but they don't fly out the door. Lucy and I hold up small cups of nectar. That's what they drink. A parrot stands on my shoulder and takes a sip of the nectar. I wish I could take him home, but we can't bring home any of the animals at the zoo we've seen. Our zoo has an exhibit like this also, and the birds are called lorikeets, and you can hold the nectar cups and feed them. Just the same, Dad does buy us 2 balloons, one with the polar bear for Lucy, and one with a parrot for me to remember our day at the zoo. Thanks, Dad. Do you think they had a fun time? I think they did. And I look forward to a time when we can go to the zoo sometime and see all of our favorite animals. What's your favorite zoo animal? Think about it and let us know. Hope you enjoyed this book.